Yeah, man, I remember being so naive when life was good, weather and palm trees. Back in the day, you were everything I need. But then along came a time when you crushed my dreams. Oh yeah, you played me like a fool when you made me believe that the line between love wasn't thick enough to read. Oh yeah, you see we in despair, crime everywhere. You're selling false hope cause you just don't care. Nah, you just don't care. Nah, you just don't care. You just don't. Still selling false hope cause you just don't care.
What's good, everybody? It's your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man over here on the scene with your favorite co-host, Cheka. And we just want to welcome you guys to another episode of
Lyfted Minds.
Woo! I bet you're wondering, what the fuck is Spider-Man doing over here? But before we get into that, I just want to let you guys know there's a 5-second spoiler warning. So here it is. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Done. Alright, your opinions don't matter. I don't care. I got the mask on, so I can't really curse and yell at you people, but you guys know what it is. I'm just trying to be here for you guys like you guys are being here for us. We want to thank you guys for joining us for another episode of Lyfted Minds. Thank you again. I gotta say it. I gotta get the title across so you guys can go like, subscribe, share with all your friends. We also have an Instagram at Lyfted Minds. So just to let you guys know, Lyfted Minds is who we are and what we do.
You're keep pushing me. You have all this space.
Yes, I'm gonna keep pushing you because you're supposed to push back. It's supposed to be like, look, it's Lyfted Minds. So it's
let me tell you something, because
I
don't have a fear of pushing you. Okay?
You don't have a fear of pushing?
I don't have a fear of pushing.
Oh my God! Oh God! Oh, ooh. Which I bet you guys are wondering why we're saying fear so much and why the masks. Because this episode we're talking about fears. As you know, as a hero, we face all type of fear. People learning our secret identities, our loved ones being hurt, all that good stuff. All the bad stuff. Sorry, all that stuff that comes from being a hero. And the reason why.
And failing as a hero. Ooh, let's take our mask off.
It's me.
And be ourselves.
Mask is just a persona, something that helps me get through the day, gives me courage to do what I need to do because I have a lot of fears. We all have a lot of fears and we're not ready to really own up to them or acknowledge them. So we build these things and these walls and all these different types of stuff to keep fears away in our mind so we don't have to think about it. But at the end of the day, we all gonna have to face our fears. And one of the fears that we all have to face is failure. I'm not gonna lie, I faced a lot of failure over my years. A lot. Damn near every time I try something I fail. But I don't give up though. But it's just the idea of failing. You'll let this, if you're doing it for somebody, you're scared that you'll let them down. You don't want that to happen. Like all the worst things that could come to your mind when failing yourself and everything else around you and everybody around you. It's because it's like if you fail at your job, if you fail at being a husband or wife, or if you just fail at life in general or fail at your goals, it's just like you're second guess yourself. There we go. Second guess yourselves. Like Cheka has some fears that she would like to explain when it comes to failure. Cheka, take it away.
Failure. I don't know. I don't really see myself in doing much more of what we call failure, because I see myself in always going through a process of things. When I feel like I haven't reached my goal yet, that just means I'm not finished.
Job's not finished. Job finished? I don't think so.
That's right.
And that's right. I'm not done until I'm satisfied, I want to keep working even though I'm not happy at where I'm at. Just me, I can't stop. My mama ain't raised no quitter.
Mama ain't raised no bitch.
No, she definitely raised a bitch, so she just ain't raised no critter, It was always like, you gonna keep going, if you're not happy, so change it.
It's all in the head, it's all in the mind,
It really is. You just gotta keep going until you are successful of where you think you'll be happy at. Your success is wherever you're at most happiness, It's not, you can't say like when you have the most money or the most people around you, like popularity or any of that stuff, because it's really like what really makes you happy. And
Coke helps.
this guy. But yeah, like, you really gotta define your own, success. You can't go based upon, like, his success might be different from my success. My success might be, a loving house where I have, husband or wife, my dogs, a place where I could do art, a place where I could just smoke, just be myself and, meditate and stuff like that, surrounded by nature or whatnot. He might just think a skyscraper or something, jumping through windows and stuff, and catching his videos of him doing all these cool stunts and getting paid for that stuff. That might be his happiest spot.
My happiest spot is when I'm not thinking about certain things and music is just blasting in my ear and I'm just living life in the moment. When I'm not thinking about all the crazy thing that's going on. What happens if I don't become an actor? What happens if I fail at my next audition? What happens if I fail? All these callbacks and all these different things. So the idea for me of failure is just, it's, especially in the business that I am in, failure is always there. It will never go away. There is more chance of me failing than there is of me succeeding in this business, and it's very hard, and it does play a heavy toll in what goes through my mind throughout the day. Like, what if I can't do this? What if I go and do this and I'm not the type? What if I'm not liked? What if I, like, the main reason I don't really do a lot of social media and I'm trying to get out of that is because I'm scared of failing, like, putting my stuff out there. I'm scared of, like, what if they don't like me? What if they're just like, get this, like, there's a lot of haters and a lot of shit people would say out there, so it's just like, it hinders me, and that fear of failing before I even started already screws me up for whatever I want to do later on.
But exactly, you haven't even started.
I'm just getting warmed up.
No, you should keep that energy. You haven't even started, so why would you be afraid? You should only imagine how successful you're going to be at the end of it.
Because my fault.
Everything worth it is going to be a struggle. If it's not a struggle, it's not really worth it. If you don't feel like you gained it, like at the end of it, you're like, yo, like, have you ever cleaned the whole house and you smell it, the wind's open, the fabulosis is going, you smell the fabulosis, the Clorox, everything smells clean, and you shower and you just lay in your bed and you're like, that successful cleaning experience is just like, this is it. Like, that's how you should feel like with your life in general.
I wish I did. I'm listening.
Doing too much.
Yeah.
You're drinking that nasty stuff.
You don't know what I'm drinking and they don't know what I'm drinking because we're not sponsored by them. We're actually sponsored by...
But he's cheating and we're not sponsored by them yet. But
Yeah.
look what he's cheating with.
Don't worry about what I'm cheating with. That's why I'm not putting it on camera. But I'm scared.
And he's mixing. Oh my God, two nastiness together. But you know what?
That was empty. I did not mix that. I did not. No. Don't listen to her. Don't listen to her. She's just over exaggerating right now. I did not mix that. It was just this. This, I was just moving out the way. Come on. Stop trying to make me look bad in front of these people out there. I'm scared of failing already, and now you setting me up for failure now the second you post this video. Look at you, see? It be your own niggas. That's why I have to cut people off. This is what came with me growing up. A lot of negative people in my way.
Did you just call me negative?
Negative.
You know how I feel about that.
Exactly.
You know how I feel about people calling me negative.
Will is out there. I never said you were negative. I just said your comment was negative. See how that is? Negativity gets in the way a lot, and I grew around a lot of negativity. A lot of my friends are negative. A lot of my friends are just like, bro, what are you doing? Yo, just stop this. Be real. Do this. Do that. Like, always derailing me and making me not
go get an office job.
Yeah, like, do I look like a motherfucker to be sitting in the office? Like, hi, welcome. This is Garley. Can I help you? No, I don't look like that. I'm more of a, hi, how are you? My name is Gary. It's a pleasure to meet you. See, it's a different world. I could be goofy, I could be however I want as an actor, and I could just be myself, because myself is fucking badass. I'm awesome as fuck. You're awesome as fuck. As a manager, and as a friend, and as a person, and as a mother, and as a short person. Because short people are just like, closer to hell, evil, all that bullshit. But she's a little different. She's like, a tomato or tamale or spicy, whatever you call them, hot peppers. Yeah, those things. Which brings me to my next thing. Failure.
The hot peppers are slamming. kind of like thick slim, so I guess. But not a tomato. Tomatoes are round. Like, don't be calling me no tomato now. I work real hard. Like,
You're right.
I'm a hot pepper.
I was gonna say something messed up, but she's my co-host and I gotta show her some type of respect, you know. So with that being said, I want to let my co-host know, look at us. Next thing is, what happens when we succeed? Are we scared to succeed?
Now we going all the way to the top. We're gonna make sure we inspire all these people to just speak their minds.
What if we make it? What happens then?
What do you mean,
happens
what
to
if?
us? What happens to everybody?
What does he mean by what? You know what? I see what he means by what if.
You see? That was
out here.
That was
He is out here.
accidentally
This is the second
perfect.
time he's
It was
done this.
accidentally perfectly timed, like preparing for the unknown, the fear of success of what happens after. Like, does it go to your head? The ego trip? Like, what happens? Can you deal with living that life? You don't have your privacy no more. You can't do the same things that you used to do anymore. The fear of success is in my. I am so sorry. I'm getting tongue tied.
He said the fear of sex.
The fear of
Is
sex
that what you fear?
the fear of sex is running rampant in my mind. Like, will I ever get it? Like, how is it like, you know? Because it's just like,
It's been so long for me. You know, I'm not really out there throwing my body on the streets, but you know.
but yeah, the fear of success, checker, also goes in my mind. Like, can I handle being famous? Can I handle being a success? Can I handle everybody wanting to be in my business? Everybody wanting to know who I am? Everybody digging up my history to find out, oh, I said some racist shit or some bullshit back in the day. Like, oh my God, look at him. He
Your
said
fear
this. I want an
is
apology.
people?
My fear is if I can handle all the fame that comes with what I love. All the stuff that comes with what I love, not the fame. It's just the success in general, because fame changes people. A lot of things changes people, and I've been trying so hard.
I don't think it changes people. I think it shows their true colors. Because if you always had, like, think about Black Panther. Like, that man was a good man before, throughout, and after. Like,
I mean, obviously, with some good examples out there, like, there's some people that, you know, with fame doesn't change. Like, let's take Hilary Duff. Disney star, has not gone psycho or anything like that. Happy, thick, living her best life. You feel me, son? And then it's just like
the guy from The Matrix.
Keanu Reeves.
There's some good people out there that got real famous and did not go straight
Jim
to the
Carrey.
heavens.
He's already crazy, so.
Actually, is he really crazy? Because he
He's
wants
not
to be
crazy,
surrounded
but
by nature and isolate himself from the
he's-
craziness of society. Like, do you have space for me?
He's not crazy, but
Can
you
you
know,
adopt
it's
me?
just like, it's Jim Carrey.
I just need, like, a little room. I don't even need space.
It's just like Jim Carrey. Like, you just figure him to be crazy. Whether he's crazy or not, you're just okay with him. He's just like a good person overall. Like, he doesn't do anything.
Imagine
He doesn't
having
bother
dinner with
nobody.
him.
Yo, I would love to have dinner with Jim Carrey.
I don't even think I'll be able to eat. I would probably choke on the food.
Wildest dinner. Like, we'll just be sitting there talking, and then we'll just start making faces at each other. I'm like,
All of us, because we all make silly faces. 'Cause, you know,
what you doing?
we'd be out here fake adulting.
It would be so hilarious. Jim Carrey, if you ever see this, just know we gotta hang out sometimes. We just gotta bring all our personas, all our characters together and have the wildest dinner ever. But let's talk about fear in people. I fear that Jim Carrey might be too much. His energy is gonna outshine my energy. His energy is out there. I'm scared. I'm fearful that I won't be able to match
Well, why would you want to, like,
people's energy or
you're
be able
different,
to keep up.
But you're different. Everybody's different. Everybody's energy is different. Like,
These are
we don't
just
need to be
examples, by
the
the way.
same. We could all be successful together because we're all different.
'Cause
If not, we will all look the same. We will all sound the same. We will all be the same. Everybody's trying to be the same, and it's like, we're all different for a reason.
A lot of people
Let's
are the
shine
same.
in that differentness.
And quick heads up, just because they have a certain sign don't mean they're the same as everybody else who has that sign. Let's cut that horoscope stuff out, like, right now.
Whoa.
It's gonna piss off a lot of y'all. Let's cut it out, like.
Let's just cut you out.
Oh.
Like, because I'm a proud Aquarius. February 15, yes.
I'm a proud person.
He's a Virgo. Don't pay no mind.
Person. I am a
Anywho.
human being, and I will not be identified by my horoscope. I will be identified by interacting with you and you judging solely on that interaction.
Fireworks! It is a special weekend.
It is the 4th of July, where we say, but thanks for the day off. We really appreciate it because we're tired of your bullshit and everybody's bullshit. So thank you for the day off. That's the only thing America has been good for lately. Just giving us a day off. Thank you for that.
Man, they kind of gave us like 2 years of free pay.
We got taxed for those. It came back in taxes.
I don't know, because I was actually getting paid because I was on it before it all happened. But
oh, you're talking about something else, never mind. But yeah, ain't nothing free in America. Nothing at all. No freedom of speech, no freedom of nudity, and no freedom of whatever else is out there, the third thing. Because I don't like wearing clothes.
first of all,
I don't like wearing clothes. To be fair, I don't like
we
wearing
were
clothes.
born without clothes, so.
I came in this world naked and I just want to be naked.
But you want to know why
naked.
people don't walk around naked?
Because a lot of people don't look good. Their bodies are gross.
Speak for yourself, because like if you are comfortable in your own skin, you just gotta be you gotta love you. Don't worry about other people. Love how you, like, when you look in the mirror, like, you know, when you're in a relationship, like, oh, why you gotta wear that? Because when I look at my reflection when I'm walking, I'm like, look at that bad bitch. Yes, look at my ass getting fatter. Oh, look at that slimness. Okay, I'm not out here for, you know, the men and women to be looking at me. I'm looking at me. I don't know if that sounds conceited. I don't really care, because
Just a little
at
bit.
the end of the day, it's about self-love, and I appreciate everything about myself.
I love myself, but I
And
ain't
my
feeling my
process.
ego like you are. I know.
First of all, he probably walks around with a camera, like looking at himself all the time. See, that's
For
the
all of y'all
yes,
that know
do.
me, I
Look at
don't
that,
walk
look at
around
that.
with a camera. I'm actually pretty
Look at
harsh
that,
on
look,
myself.
look
If
at-
anybody that knows me, I'm pretty harsh on myself. I'd be like, yo, I'm average or below average. I'd be out
Look
here
what's next to him.
humbling
This is not
myself.
say bullshit or what.
That's me. Not the hero behind the hero. That's me. I'm humbling. I humble myself because my head don't need to be filled with all this bullshit like everybody else is out there. But the artist Hero, formerly known as, is a different story. All right, he is a bad bitch, and he is better than all you motherfuckers out there. So you all know he is that nigga. Respect him. Take it away, Cheka.
So, okay, that was a bit much. So,
And let's talk about
our last fear, because we went from fear of failure, fear of success,
now fear
Fear-
of guns being available to everybody now instead of abortions.
fear of people. Oh my god.
We'll talk about it on a different episode.
We're gonna have fear of clearly ourselves, because why is he my friend?
Because
Why do we do this? You know what? I think our biggest enemy is ourselves.
Because I'll take myself out right here, right now, boy. I'll be like, yo, who you talking to? I'll be like, yo, I ain't pussy. Pull the trigger, nigga. The fuck you talking about? I'll be like, oh, word? You about that one? But that's for a story for another time. I'll probably be fighting myself sometimes. It's like 5 other versions of me that I'll
I'm
be
pretty
dealing
sure
with
he
every
has
day.
multiple personalities or whatever he want to call himself.
If y'all see Moon Knight, y'all would understand, like, dealing with personality disorder or whatever they called that shit. I can't remember. You didn't watch it?
I told you to see a therapist.
I did have a therapist. She's gone now, and I don't know who
Did
to
you-
talk to anymore. I aged out of the program, so I can't talk to her no
Oh, I
more.
was gonna say, did you kill her? What happened?
Nah, I didn't kill her. I just...
There's evidence.
There's evidence of what?
We're recording.
I
Just in case you want to say if you did murder her.
I didn't murder her. I wouldn't hurt a fly. But I'd hurt people, though.
And what is she, an alien? A dog?
No,
What was your
therapists don't count as
therapist?
people because sometimes they're soulless.
What? First of all, I think you are out here watching Lucifer too much. Like, ooh, was that a spoiler?
Ooh, we got a lot to talk about. Let's talk about... That actually falls into the category, the multiverse of madness. If y'all didn't see that, y'all should have stayed in the first part and saw the 5-second warning of spoilers, not just for our language and not giving a fuck about y'all, but at the same time about other stuff that we might talk about that's happening.
Oh my god, think about it. Lucifer and the multiverse. Like how much, see, imagine how all the levels and layers he went through of breaking down himself and actually, you know, becoming his better self, to be able to get his third eye to open up and all that, to be, you know, reach his higher self. Lucifer did the same thing. He broke down to all the layers of himself and realized he was his own worst enemy. He was the one punishing himself. Like, isn't that pretty cool? Like,
And then,
you just gotta merge the two.
Exactly, and then when he realized that he was his own enemy, it turns out to be self-accusation. What is that word? Self-accusation. And
Sorry, E-Hall education.
Like when, E-Hall education, they fucking good. Accusation, whatever it is, self-realization, when you realize it's yourself or whatever. Yeah, reflection, when you realize it's all in your head and you are your worst enemy and you're doing it to yourself. In all reality, you had control from the jump.
Yeah, perspective.
So,
we tend to punish ourselves. We are our punishers. And this is true, because like growing up, when my mom used to punish me, yes, I used to get grounded if I had 89.
She looks like the child that get grounded. She looks like the child that would go to school eating hot Cheetos and a bummy and shit like that.
It was Takis, not hot Cheetos. It was Takis, the purple bag.
She'll be like,
that was in Florida, 2009. We used to be eating those with extra large cookies and cream Hershey's.
I didn't do all that in Florida. It was like pickled eggs and pickled sausages.
And it was a 1 liter of Dr. Pepper. That's the only thing that was in my bag. A pen, 1 liter of Dr. Pepper, a big bag of Takis, and the extra large cookies and cream. And I used to be a high honor roll, because all I did was go into class and be like, teachers would be like, you're not gonna take notes? For what? I know how to do this work.
But she ended up here with me, who's a failure, so you see how that works. Education system has failed us all. I'm just kidding.
First of all, we all know that they're babysitters. This is what you pay taxes for, so they could take care of your kids while you're at work.
To learn absolutely nothing that can actually benefit you in life. Like, why do we need English? Well, we need English. We need to learn certain things, but it's like math. I guarantee you, like, a lot of people out there.
I like math.
I don't like math. I have not used math other than like adding.
You do use math when you write your stuff for work, like your timesheet.
I don't do math actually, because I write down time of where I'm at.
Oh my gosh, you really don't do math, because I do.
Exactly.
You really don't do the math. You
exactly.
know what? You do half the work.
Exactly. Like, there's no math to do. Like, what the fuck am I doing? I'm just putting down my numbers and shit like that, and that's it. What math am I doing? Do I need it? Like, no. Like, what math have I done? If I'm not a cashier,
So
if not a mathematician, a scientist,
if they cut your hours?
I wouldn't, which is a bad thing, but that's why you're here.
Okay.
You see how that works?
So you're relying on people.
No, because I know my math is shitty, and I know anybody else's math is better than my math, so they have a better chance of getting it right than I do.
Your math is not shitty. You just don't.
Bro, remember that time? When I got the number wrong? I was off by 7 or whatever it is. I said 120 something. Remember when my math was way, like, it was off, and I really sat there and tried to do the math. I sat there with the face and everything. 170.
I'm rooting like for you, though. I'm rooting.
You see how that worked? 8, primate. I'm not rooting for me, bro. I'm an idiot, y'all.
Oh my god, don't say that. You're my co-host. Like, you can't. Like, we're both very intelligent people.
No, you're somewhat intelligent, and I'm a Neanderthal. That's the difference. You see?
Okay, so as we mentioned, our worst enemies is ourselves.
You see that negativity
I have for myself?
I gotta be harsh on myself because I'm scared if I don't humble myself, if I don't remind myself of who I am and what I do, it's just like I'll change, which is also the main reason why I don't want to do a lot of things. I don't want to lose my skills, myself. I'm scared that if I changed my life dramatically. Like when people are telling me, real quick, I just need to let you know, if you want to piss me off and swallow your teeth, tell me to grow up. That will surely get you a whole new teeth, like set of dentures or whatever it is, because I will happily make you swallow your teeth, because nothing pisses me off than somebody telling me to grow up or get my shit together or whatever it is. First of all, you don't know me or what I'm doing or how I'm operating. Second of all, who are you to tell me to grow up when you don't know what I've gone through or what I'm doing or anything
Your
like
timeline.
that? Exactly.
They're not in your path, so you
exactly.
Shouldn't care.
So I just want to say this quick warning: if you want to swallow your teeth, tell me to grow up. It will turn me from Mr. Sunshine to fucking Venom or whatever villain you guys want that just shows no mercy, because I will end you all. But back to it, the fear in myself is just that I'm scared of losing myself, that whimsicalness that I bring to everything, my child, my smile, all that shit. Because if I don't want to be like a soulless zombie like the rest of you guys who just do stuff just to survive, I want to enjoy my life.
The people that have not done their what? You could either go through therapy or you could do some shadow work. You know, that healing of trauma as a child. I gotta go dig deep inside and say I love you to that inner child you are, ignoring. That he kindly just said that he clearly hugs and hold on to, because people tell him to grow up all the time. A lot of us grew up really fast. At a young age, we was traumatized and we were like, okay, time to grow up. And we didn't even get a chance to be a kid.
Like, we didn't process nothing or anything like that. We were forced into situations where we had to give up what we had, and like, now look at
our innocence.
Yeah, I'm still trying to keep my innocence right there. I'm still trying to, like, it's still there. But a lot of you motherfuckers out there, a lot of y'all motherfuckers out there are really testing my patience. I can be a straight up asshole and ruin your fucking life if I wanted to, but I'm not that person. But you all are really pushing me, and I don't want to do that shit. I really fucking don't, and I can't. And I could be the most fucked up person you ever met, because I have done some shit that we won't talk about, but I have done some fucking shit. So don't fucking play with me, alright? That's why I'm trying to keep myself, because if I lose myself, I'm scared of losing myself. If I lose my fucking self, it's a wrap for y'all niggas. You feel me, son? Like, she's lucky, like, y'all lucky she's here to keep me in check, because if she wasn't here, I would have been spraying motherfuckers, you feel me, son? I would have been out there like all day. But I wouldn't like shoot y'all.
Aren't these cool?
Oh yeah.
These Orbeez guns.
That's a special edition.
So it's like you guys grow up and we're like, but they keep making cool stuff.
Exactly.
How can I grow up? I gotta tell myself, okay, I gotta buy my niece a gun, because
like, tell me this isn't cool. Like, I could just do
these
something
cool.
like click clack pow. How you like a nigga now? Like,
and
you see
put
how
the
that
Orbeez
is?
in here and they just shoot.
Yeah, like, it's just like Orbeez. It's like looking like real guns. I mean, I'll get shot down for this if I want.
They're like
to.
paintball,
it's just like
but
not
it's
real. You feel me?
Orbeez.
Like, I can just be out there
It's
like
kid friendly.
easy.
Like, how?
Easy.
And look at these amazing little
The
details,
little designs and everything. Like, come on.
Don't tell me to grow up.
Exactly.
You grow up. You be
now I'm grown and I can
miserable.
afford the stuff that I wanted as a kid. You damn right I'm gonna spend money on that. You damn right
You
I'm
told
gonna
me no.
enjoy myself.
You know what, Mom? I'm gonna go buy those little plastic heels that you start kind of have as a little girl, because they'll make too much noise in your house. I'm gonna clickety clickety clackety clackety all over the house.
You know what, Mom?
No, I can buy it.
I'm gonna spend my money and time to go see my number one favorite hero, John Cena. You feel me, son? So respect that, Mom. He's my childhood hero. Let me go see him.
Oh, there you go. Where's Spider-Man again?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely Spider-Man. Like, since growing up, I've enjoyed my life. Opening up my mind and like not caring and trying to do me, facing my fears. Like, as an actor, you have to do public speaking. You have to do a lot of things that you don't want to, and you have to be put in front of an audience that's constantly judging you. And that is my biggest fear, like being judged. I hate it. I hate it with a fucking passion. I don't
Why do you
like
care?
it. I care because it's just like, when it comes to acting, I have to care because it's my ratings. If people watch me, if it makes more people watch
But
me.
think about it. How many people are out there in the world? There's only a little percentage that might not like you, so who cares? There's so many other people that they could relate. They could also be like, fuck those people. Yeah, I curse a little, just a little. But like, why do you care? You just gotta push past that. Cause then you're not gonna reach, like, that's 10% of people that don't like you. What about the 90 that likes you? You just gonna not, satisfy them because you scared of the 10%?
Oh no, I'm gonna buy him a boat.
yourself.
I'm gonna buy him a boat. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna buy him a boat. Niggas that fuck with me, I fuck with them. I'm buying him a boat.
Why? Anywho. So, let us know what type of fears you guys have. Like, do you guys have fears with people around you, yourself, success, failures? Like, what else is it?
What's your biggest fear factor, as I would say? Like, what do you guys I don't know, that hits you deep down? Don't say the regular shit, arachnophobia, I'm scared of water, I'm scared of doing some shit. Deep down, what are you really scared of? What is stopping you from doing what you gotta do? What's that thing that's holding you back? I put on this mask, my fears goes away because I have a job, I have a duty, I have something that needs to be done, and I can't do that the way I am. It's a cover up, yes. It's one way I do to cover my fears and get over it, but it helps. Whatever it takes to help. Until I can do it on my own, I might need a little help. But what do you guys do? What is your ways of coping with fear? How do you cope with fear? What kind of fears you have? What kind of cheeseburgers do you guys like? Do you like yours with bacon, cheese, lettuce, tomatoes? You take the tomatoes out, or do you like it with pickles? Because it just depends. But yeah, what's your fears? Talk to us. Talk to me. Talk to her.
Pickles are like rotten cucumbers.
Fuck pickles. If you like pickles, kudos to you. But don't come over here forcing pickles on me, because that's one other way to get knocked out.
Whoa, hold on. Wait a minute. Hold on. Because I could have sworn you was just eating something that had the pickle sign.
I wasn't eating nothing. That was my cup. Y'all remember Pickle Rick? Pickle Rick. I don't eat pickles, but I would watch a pickle kill a bunch of other things because it's Pickle Rick. Next week,
didn't he also make himself into a rat body and take the arms and stuff like that?
Yes.
You know what? I spent too much time with you because why do I know this?
Season 3, episode 3 of Rick and Morty. I know a lot of y'all don't watch it because whatever with the creator or some shit like that. I don't yes, it's a topic.
He promoted what a pedophile.
I don't care. I just needed y'all could be mad, y'all could cancel us, whatever the fuck it is. I needed to know
we do not promote any pedophiles.
We don't. Yeah, we don't promote that shit. But I really needed to see Rick's backstory. I wanted to see his backstory.
People. It's okay to see a therapist. It's okay to speak to somebody.
I do not promote that shit. I do not condone it. None of that shit. It's fucking disgusting, and people like that should not exist, which is why we have these things. We're gonna get rid of them real quick. Don't worry about that. We got y'all. We're gonna do y'all a favor.
Well,
but other than
not this,
obviously not this. But
this is not gonna do nothing to them.
Nah.
But
these will. It's this right here.
Some Uber driver was telling me that back in his home country, that back in the day they used to throw them off the mountains. Yeah, the ones that they found, and they found out that you were a pedophile, they used to throw them off the mountains. They used to chop your privates off and throw them off the mountains. And I was like, you know what? I can't even be mad. I can't be mad. You kind of asked for it,
Yeah,
but we don't.
You want us to feel sympathy, but bro, you know what the fuck you did?
Yeah,
come on,
that
stop.
poor child. Come on now.
Which is why R. Kelly is now spending 30 years in jail. You definitely trapped in the closet now.
There's gonna be a lot of closets you're gonna be trapped in. You know what? Those are for different topics, different day. Let us know your opinions, your thoughts.
This has been another episode of Lyfted Minds. Thank you all. Stay tuned for next time. Appreciate it. Like, share, subscribe, tell your friends, all that good stuff.
Cause you just don't care. No, you just don't care. No, you just don't care. You just don't